What is up, guys? It is AJ from MMA Experts, and we are talking about the fight between Derrick Lewis and Aleksei Oleinik. What a fight here between these two. Absolute scrap. I was super impressed by Derrick Lewis's punching power, as always. Aleksei looked good at moments and looked like he may almost have a submission in the first round, but obviously, you're not going to get a neck crank on a guy as big as Derrick Lewis. I just don't think it's really easy. I don't think it's possible. Look at that thick neck the man has. I didn't think it was going to happen. I just thought Aleksei Oleinik was just too undersized for Derrick Lewis. Wasn't able to tap him. Didn't really give him too much of a threat on the ground. I mean, at the end, I will say though, at the end of the first round, he did have him in a decent submission, but it wasn't anything that was really going to finish. I mean, at least with the time remaining. Granted, yes, if there was more time, maybe Aleksei Oleinik would have won that fight, but it was too late, and Derrick Lewis knocks him out early in round 2. 21 seconds, one big shot, puts him out. It was brutal ground and pound at the end. Derrick Lewis looked like a beast out there. I think that he's a legit guy at 265 pounds. He's a legit heavyweight. He said he wants to lose some weight. I'd be interested to see him a little bit lighter, maybe even just 10 pounds. Would he be faster? His power would obviously still carry over, and I feel like it would just make his game a whole lot better. But let's see what's next for him. Let's check out the rankings. Let me quickly bring up the heavyweight rankings. Still have the middleweight ones up here. Okay, so Derrick Lewis, he is sitting at number 8 on Ranking MMA, about accurate. I think that's a fair ranking for him. Just beat the number 11 Aleksei Oleinik. Who do you put him in there against next? To me, you have a couple options. I think you can do the winner of Jairzinho Rozenstruik Junior Dos Santos. I think that could be fun, especially if it's Jairzinho Rozenstruik. If it's Junior, I'm less interested in that rematch, but if Jairzinho wins, I like Derrick Lewis Jairzinho. I think that's crazy. Also, Curtis Blades versus Derrick Lewis, or let me throw another name out there. Rematch with Francis Ngannou, maybe? That would be pretty interesting. I mean, yes, the first fight sucked, but why not do it again? And we'll see. We'll see what would happen. I think that'd be a crazy fight. I don't know if the UFC would want to risk Ngannou getting another loss, though, so maybe they don't do that matchup. I'll even throw another one out there because I think it's open-ended options. I think Alistair Overeem versus Augusto Sakai winner. That's another option, too. If it's Augusto Sakai winning that fight, I'm less interested in that matchup, but if it's Alistair Overeem, I think the power of Derrick Lewis could definitely put Overeem down. Now, for Aleksei Oleinik, it's a disappointing loss, but I don't think it really hurt his stock all that much. I didn't think that he had much of a shot winning this fight. I thought it was possible, but at the end of the day, we see Derrick Lewis, the better man, winning this fight. I think you could do this. You could put him against Blagoy Ivanov, maybe. Aleksei Oleinik, Blagoy Ivanov is an interesting fight. But also, I will say Ciryl Gane, who's on the rise. Maybe you do Aleksei Oleinik and him, and you see what Gane has against a top guy. I mean, if he's about to be ranked in the top 15, I don't know if the UFC has him in the official rankings, but here they have him at number 15. That's intriguing. Or maybe you do Aleksei Oleinik versus Alexander Volkov. There's a lot of options. When you're at heavyweight, I feel like there's a lot of options. Anybody could be matched up against anybody. I like the idea of any of those 3 matchups. If I had to just pick one, I don't know. I kind of like the Volkov idea. I think it's a good tune-up fight for Volkov, and it's good to see what Oleinik has. Now, granted, I don't really think Oleinik will be able to deal with that reach of Volkov. I think he'll have a really tough time. But if he got it to the ground, he can submit anyone. He showed that against a lot of his opponents. Obviously, showed he can compete with Fabricio Verdum in terms of grappling skill. I think that Blagoy Ivanov is a fun fight. I'm going to tell you that it's not a fun fight. I think that's a very difficult fight that Blagoy could win it, and it's not a pretty name on the resume, even if you win that fight. And then Ciryl Gane, I would lean towards. So I'll say, honestly, it's between Gane and Volkov to me. But who knows what the UFC will go with. Maybe they'll bring something else up, bring in a different opponent. But either way, I'd be very excited, and I can't wait to see both these men compete once again, especially Derrick Lewis, after another highlight reel finish. But all right, guys, that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. Also, follow my social medias, Instagram and Twitter. And that is pretty much it. Thank you all, and I'll see you in the next one.